hit the subscribe button, the red button, underneath this video over to the right, and that'll sign you up on my YouTube channel. And then you can hit the small bell icon, so a little bell will go off and tell you each time I've started to broadcast a new one. I hope you enjoy it. In these mass cattle call debates, there's often a candidate that emerges from the back of the pack and puts him or herself on the map as a national candidate. In 2008, for example, it was Mike Huckabee. Last night, it was Tulsi Gabbard, the congresswoman from Hawaii. Perhaps it was in contrast to Elizabeth Warren, but she certainly came across as an attractive, charismatic figure with a great deal to say about war and about committing ourselves to foreign activities. Drawing on her extensive experience in the military, which is still an odd thing for someone of my age to see a woman say that, she was very, very effective. I think she provided a rallying point for women and other anti-war activists who are alarmed by the growing war clouds over the Middle East and over Iran in particular. Whereas Warren was lecturing us, one got the sense that Gabbard was trying to lead us. And whereas Warren was very focused and almost prosecutorial, Gabbard was enlightening and informing and really drew from personal experience that was very, very effective. I think she's on the map now, and I think the polling is going to reflect that. Warren did well. She dominated the opening because they fed her all the questions, and she was effective in it. But there's a basic flaw in her approach, which is she's saying the economy is terrible for many people, most people, and that insurance companies are beastly. Well, the economy gets pretty good ratings, and 70% of the people approve of their health insurance company. So there's limited life in those arguments. Warren also was curiously weak or silent on other issues, abortion, guns, Iran, just not there with the same force as she was on the economy and on healthcare. I think that clearly Warren was, I guess, the winner of the debate. She's the one who will move up the most in the polling. Being featured on a stage with a bunch of minor candidates really gave her an opportunity to excel. And I think she used it appropriately and effectively. At the moment, she is most likely to emerge as the frontrunner after Biden and Sanders fade. Will they fade? We'll see more about that tomorrow night or tonight in the next debate. On some of the other candidates, I thought Booker staked out a very good claim to the black vote at the same time that Castro did to the Latino vote. Latinos really haven't been heard from in this process, and Castro's at 1%. But now they really came out, and this was a pointed appeal to Latinos that nobody else could make, even though Beto tried to convert to Hispanic in the middle of the debate. I felt that Booker is running at 3%, obviously below what he should in a primary in which about 15 to 18% of the vote is black. And I think he staked out a claim to that vote, and I think his vote share will move up as a result of drawing on black support. I thought de Blasio was surprisingly effective in citing data from New York City and in pushing his agenda. It's only later in the race that people will discover what a fraud, phony, and incompetent he is and brush him aside. But for the moment, he seems to have survived and done well in the first debate. I think those five were really the best performers. I think the others really fell short. Amy Klobuchar had some moments, but she has no unique selling proposition. She and Harris have the same problem. They can't figure out why they're running. They can't articulate it quickly. Warren is running because of income inequality and health care. Sanders is running because of socialism in the top 1%. Biden is running because he's not Trump, and he's calming and reconciling and has a long record of progressive activity. There is no unique rationale for either Klobuchar or Harris. I thought Beto was exposed as the empty suit that he is, and particularly with his forays in trying to out-Hispanic Castro, and I think the others were not worthy of mention. Of course, the way these debates are structured, tonight is the main event, when Biden and Sanders take center stage, and Harris will be there also. So tomorrow we're going to do a video assessing how that debate went, so tune in.